everyone, I'm Anna and this is the R5 Leather Workshop. And today we're going to be making a snazzy little valet tray for you to put your coins or your keys or your wallet into. This makes a fabulous gift, and it's also a super fast project that can be used with a relatively small piece of leather as well. Anyway, let's get started. So to get started on making a valet tray, you're going to need a square. Now you can use a square of any size. You just have to remember that you're going to lose an inch all the way around when you're done. So if this one here is an 8 by 8 inch square, so in the end it'll be more like a 6 by 6 valet tray. You could cut a 10-inch piece knowing it'll come down to about an 8 by 8 size. I chose this today because I didn't want to use too big a piece of leather, so any size square will work for making the valet tray. So the first thing we're going to do is flip it over. And you're going to mark your cutouts for connecting the pieces. So you're going to want to cut 1-inch slots. Now what I like to do is I alternate them. So this one is going to go this way. This one will go this way, or I turn it as I go, so they're all alternated. Like that. So they're all alternating around. From here, I just cut a slat, a slot, I'm not sure, like that. So from here, it's really easy. You're basically forming it already. So what I like to do is I like to fold this across each section. Now this leather I'm using here is a piece of Latigo from Horween, and it has a really nice finished interior. I just realized I'm folding this the wrong way. I really like the finished side of the leather to be the inside of the project, and then this side is actually what goes on the ground. You could always take two thinner pieces of leather, glue them together, and do exactly what we're doing here as well. But I chose this leather partly because it's very stiff, but also because it had a finished backside, so it'll work really well for this project. So we're going to fold all these in, and you'll see why in a minute. So I'm going to fold these, and this helps you kind of see how you're going to connect everything around. So I always like to just clip once I fold them to kind of see how it's going to come together. You could also make these edges, your sides, bigger by making them 1.5 inches. Just remember, you're going to lose space the deeper you make it. So for example, if you wanted to make 1.5 inches sides, you want a 6-inch interior like this, you would actually need to do a 9 by 9 inch square. So just to be aware. So see, it's already coming together. Super easy project to throw together for a quick gift for someone. I personally really like the alternating corners like this, but you don't have to do that. You can do it so that like these two overlap the same on either end, but I like kind of this alternating thing. But so you can do that however you like. So we're largely there already. This is how quick and easy this project is that you just got to cut some slats and throw things together. I would recommend a heavier, dutier leather always with this, or again, gluing two pieces that are thinner together to do this. So from here, I've got it sitting like this. It's nice to kind of leave it clipped for a bit just to make sure it looks okay, but also to kind of help it form. The other thing you can do at this point, if you want, is you could curve off these corners to make it a little bit cleaner. I think we'll do that today. So because these are 1-inch sections, I'm going to use my 1-inch end punch to punch these out and make them clean looking. Make sure that's not going to get hit and go all the way around. So like I said, I really like that this particular leather has kind of a finished backside. The next thing we're going to do now that we've kind of got this prepped is we're going to do some edge dye to lighten these up. So now that we've kind of curved off these edges and we've put in some edge dye and burnished them, we're going to just get ready to punch our holes. So again, I'm going to go through and re-clip all these. It's going to make it a lot easier to punch everything. Like that. Then I'm going to use my rotary punch here to punch the holes for the rivets. So there we go. Those are all punched. From here, you can just put in your rivets. There you go. All I have to do now is punch these. So the easiest way to do this is to just like that and just punch them all the way around. And there you go. Super easy. You can just put your coins or your wallet, keychain, whatever you need in your little valet tray. So I hope you enjoyed making this super simple project. It's a great idea for gifts. It's also really fast. So if you need some kind of a last minute gift idea for family, it's perfect for that. Like I said, a couple little things you can do to add. You could do leather on both sides, like glued together. That'll give it give it a little more refined look. But you know, you can leave it like this with the backside raw. I think it looks fine like that. And it serves the purpose of a place to store all your stuff. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you loved it, I'd love for you to subscribe and give me a comment down below about some other great gift ideas. And I'll see you next time.